Today I'm going to be checking out one of the most boring seasons of all time, Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. Now if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. What did you think of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3? So here I am on the Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3 Spawn Island. Now, look at this. Now this is the map. Now it looks perfect. Lazy Lagoon, Logjam, Lumber Yard, Rave Cave, Reality Falls, and Greasy Grove. I actually remember this map, kind of. I'm not sure if this was the name or this. It looks like they're kind of changing it up a little bit. I think this was, but I'm not sure about this. I don't remember that being on the map. Sleepy Suburbs. I think they did change it a little bit, but it does make sense in a way, so they can publish the map. But just look at the graphics. Now, I am playing on high graphics, and the map just looks beautiful because I don't think we had this much of like high graphics back when Chapter 3 Season 3 was like available to like everybody. It was like the official thing or whatever you want to call it. But the map actually just looks beautiful right now, and I'm willing to see how the actual map looks like because I didn't enjoy Chapter 3 Season 3 that much, even though Chapter 3 Season 3 was like the spike in like my content and stuff, because that's when I started doing unreleased props, and this is when it kind of exploded in that kind of topic or whatever. So here we are. This is Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. We're in a bus. The UI looks beautiful, and I'm just going to jump out the bus, and it looks like the HLODs, like the view distance, is actually pretty good. It doesn't look too crazy, but let's see how much. Okay, so everything's slowly starting to load in. It looks like the FPS is going to drop a little bit. Look at the map, too. So the map on the top right, here we are. And look at this. This is Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3. I cannot stress it enough. And I also have the Chapter 3 Season 3 combo on. I'm just going to start saying Season 3. But this is one of the combos that I used to rock during Season 3 because I just loved how clean the skin and pickaxe was. But here is the reality tree. Now, apparently there was like thousands of bugs with this map. So I'm glad it has been published recently, and I'm glad that this thing has made its way to Fortnite Creative and like being published and stuff. So this is Chapter 3 once again. It's just actually so crazy that we went from Season 1, and then now we're in Season 3, because this is the same map, that the same team that made Season 1, and it's just looking like really good right now, like the paint. And I don't understand how there was like so many bugs probably getting through like the assets and stuff like that, but I'm glad this is back. So here is one of the trees. I'm not sure why those are always buggy, but we're going to be checking out more of this map. So this is just one of the best parts of the map, and just look at these waterfalls, man. The graphics actually look so impressive right now. So it looks like, yeah, so we can go back here. This is like one of the like secret spots during this map, so let me just search this. There we go. I'm not sure if this was ever in here. But let me just search this. It looks like there is no custom loot. Maybe there is, but I could have sworn that was a Chapter 4 weapon. So I wonder if they have the thing with the bots. So it looks like I could have sworn maybe it was right here. Maybe they just couldn't add it or anything like that. But I think this was the place. Or maybe it was in Season 4. I'm not sure. But we do have some good loot. We have some mixes of Chapter 3 and 4. Which is pretty cool. So let me just put that down and just look at like the water and stuff like that. This is actually looking impressive and just beautiful. I mean, just look how everything looks. So I'm going to be showing you the map code in a little bit. So let me just explore the map, and I'll tell you the map, because I want you to like look at the map before you go and play it yourself. Because I mean, just look how crazy this looks on max graphics. Like, this is just insane, and I don't think you can even go back to Chapter 3 and seeing like how good it would look back then, because of just the limits, like how much limited we were on the graphics looking crazy. But just look at the grass. I don't think I've ever seen the grass look this like just so realistic in a way. I'm not sure what they did to the grass, but I don't even remember Chapter 3 having this much of like an impressive grass. Tilted Towers on the way. I actually do kind of miss this map in a little bit, like a little bit in a way, because of just how, you know, open it was, and it just felt like Fortnite. I felt like as soon as we got in Chapter 4, it shifted from like kind of feeling like Fortnite in a way. But this is Tilted Towers in Chapter 3 Season 3 in 2025 on almost high graphics. And it just looks so much different. I don't know why it just looks so much different, but we're just going to grapple up there. No lag spikes at all. Sometimes maps will cause like your FPS to drop, but I have not had that in a while, even though like the FPS isn't as high because I'm running on high graphics. And there's even cars too, man. This map is actually stacked. I mean, I don't think. Okay, so there is no cosmetics. Okay, I don't think there's ever been like a main island map where they actually had vehicles in it. And let's see if they even have the 0 point over here. I'm really just gonna check out like the season 3 side of it, because I did check out like the other half in another video. I'm gonna have that in the description, so make sure to check that out. But we're just gonna check out maybe like the left side. We'll hit this part and then try to go over here. Look at the circles even working too. I'm not sure if they fixed that. Let me just break this right here. Let's just try to get some loot. So we do have some harpoons. There's even fishing. I mean, I think the most you'll get to like experiencing Chapter 3 Season 3 all over again, because I mean they even have fishing over there. They even have, let's see if they have the 0 point. I'm not sure if they will or not. Let's see if they will. I'm not sure if I can. There it is. So there is 0 point. They even have that. I mean, this map is actually amazing. And I just can't stress over how good it looks too. So this was like the middle of the map, kind of. This is where the 0 point happened. So much happened over here. Just got some XP. Look at that. I'm already level 102. Isn't that crazy? So let me just start making my way to Rave Cave. I used to like that place because of just how colorful it looked. Because I kind of do like the graffiti and just like this weirdness on stuff like that. Because there is some graffiti on like these buildings over here. Let me check that out. If you want to check out the map code is on screen. Make sure to check it out, like the map, and do whatever you want, because this map is just fantastic. Because just look how amazing this looks. I mean, just look how beautiful it looks. So this is like one of the things I was talking about, like with the graffiti on everything. Now, if you do have some FPS drops, it's probably because the map is loading in. I mean, this map is massive, and having all of this in creative is just going to destroy like your system, because it just UEFN can't handle it, and that's probably why there were so many issues in the development of making this map. But this map is amazing. It looks like Chapter 3. It feels like Chapter 3. Okay, there's a read upon right there. I mean, it just doesn't feel anything but Chapter 3. And I'm glad it feels like this, because sometimes you'll have these recreations of the map where it just doesn't feel like it. But I mean, you have the vehicles, you have everything spot down, you even have the grind rails. There goes the vehicle right there. But here is Rave Cave in Fortnite 2025. And I really didn't like this place that much because of just how complex the buildings were. Because I don't think you were able to build. Yeah, you weren't able to build in like weird and awkward spots. So it was kind of unplayable in builds, even though there was no builds in the season that came out in Season 2. Let me just fish just in case the storm comes. But there we go. We got some fish right there. And just look at this. Now, we actually did experience... I actually did get to bring this map into UEFN in I think October, or was it November or something like that. It was around there, because Fortnite accidentally put this map in UEFN, and I just went and wrong the map inside of UEFN. I'm actually glad we're actually back now inside of the map using a creative map. There goes the storm, but just look how beautiful the map looks. I mean, it just looks so amazing. And this is I think a solos builds mode. There is no playground mode yet. But I should have enough heals to kind of last me to explore the map. And there were so many slip barrels. I mean, just look at this. There's one every corner right there. There was one right here, wasn't there? Oh, that was a tire. But there was one right there, right there, right there. I mean, they're just all over the place. Right there, right there. I mean, there's just so many slip barrels. Some more XP too. Look at that. We got some more slip barrels. I mean, just look how crazy this is. And look at the pickaxe too. I actually do miss rocking this combo. Alright, so I decided to re-queue so I could check out the last new POI, I guess you could say, from Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3. Now, this isn't really that new, but it did get changed more than the other POIs in Season 3 or Chapter 3. And here it is. Now, I'm not sure if this is like exactly how it was, but I kind of do miss this Greasy Grove because it obviously was simple. And I think this was one of the best recreations, or like best version of Greasy Grove. But I mean, just look at the grass. I don't know why the grass looks so real. But here's Greasy Grove. Now we probably could check out. I know there was like barns. Yeah, okay. So let me just get in the vehicle and travel to one of the barns. That was pretty good because I know that Nicky30 made a video on like the best drop spot in Chapter 3 Season 3. This is where he landed at, and I think I've only landed here a couple of times. It wasn't as like popular as but I mean, the loot it looks to be looking like was like actually crazy. I mean, just look at this. But I feel like the uniqueness of Chapter 3, Chapter 3 Season 3 was actually like pretty cool. Because of just how random it was, like with the mushrooms, the reality tree, and then into the chrome. Like Chapter 3 was a weird season, but I think in the terms of like the theme, I think was pretty unique. You even had like the shark over here, I do remember kind of, and then you had the dusty divot thing. They've always brought back like things from Chapter 1 and 2, but they kind of stopped doing that in a way, I think in Chapter 6. But yeah, this season was pretty cool, and as you can tell, the map looks beautiful. So if you want to check it out, the map code is going to be on screen, as I stated earlier. And just, you can come and check out, you know, the reality tree. You can even check out Season 1 POIs. And I don't think there is any Season 2. I think they skipped it. But I feel like if there was Season 2 changes, and they weren't touched in Season 3, you probably could go and check them out. I even love these rock pieces right here. I've always tried to get them in Fortnite Creative. And when I did, I mean, they were so fun to play with because they actually blended in with the terrain. Like it had like a masking thing to it, and it just blended in. I love like the blends within like the nature, like props and stuff like that. Like if a rock were to blend in with the terrain, it just looks so good. It just looks so real. So that was just so cool to check out. But we're back at the reality tree, and this is on max graphics, by the way, and just look how colorful and awesome that looks. So the map code will be on screen right now. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. What did you think of Fortnite Chapter 3 season?